Hi everybody, in today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 places that you're probably not looking for business, which are right at your fingertips. Why leave these pools unaddressed? Get in there and start fishing. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So a lot of times people make sales, much more difficult than they need to be. They have it in their head that it has to be an arduous task. They have to suffer, they have to, dial through the phone book. It's not really what you need to do. And it's basically the rookie mistake to think that you have to. Now with clients, what I like to do is identify the 5 places that they probably have client opportunities that they're not tapping into. We're going to cover those in today's video. Now, the first place that I like people to look, and if you've watched this channel for a while, you know how much I love LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a place where I can go through people's networks to see who they know. And so the first place where there is business waiting for you that you probably haven't tapped into properly is your existing professional network. Now, you'll remember from a previous video I did, which I will link up here, I talk about the perfect size of a network being 250 people. I believe that if you have a strong network built, each contact within that network should be worth at least 1 qualified prospect per year. But they're not going to necessarily come to you and make that introduction. You have to go to them, look at their network, and ask for an introduction that makes sense. So the first place that I want you to look for new business is within your existing professional network. The second place, and this is the one that I think most people overlook, is past clients. If somebody has bought from you before, they will probably buy from you again if they have means and need. If they haven't, and I'm making an assumption that if they've stopped working with you, they stopped working with you for the right reasons and not because they didn't pay their bill or you didn't deliver on what you said you were going to do. But assuming that that relationship is great, if there isn't an opportunity to do business with them, there likely is an opportunity to do business with their contacts. And I've found that one of the best referral sources is existing or previous clients that can talk firsthand about the experience and the benefits of working with you. The third market, and this is another one where when clients start to do this, they can't believe that they hadn't done it before, is complementary professionals that are servicing your existing clients. Now, as a business advisor, most of my clients, and I wouldn't say all, but I would say almost close to all, have a lawyer, they have an accountant, they have a financial planner, and they normally have an insurance person, especially if their financial planner doesn't sell insurance. I like to know who those 4 complementary professionals are for my clients, and I'm curious about what my clients' experiences have been with those professionals. Assuming that they've been good and that they would recommend them, I will reach out to those other professionals to determine if they would be a fit to my other clients or prospects, but also to look at if they have any clients that might be a good fit for us. Every client has those 4, and we have on average 40 clients per coach. So that means just within our client list, there's about 160 complementary connections that we could reach out to who also have clientele that might be outside of our ability to kind of engage. And so it's a great and efficient way to connect. And what do you have in common? You have in common a client, and if that client is a fan of both of you, they'll endorse you to them and them to you. The fourth one, and this is one that I think a lot of people struggle with activating, are friends and family. Now, one of my biggest prospects ever came from one of my parents having a conversation with the parent of one of my prospects. I believe that family is great for leveraging, but the challenge can be they see you in a particular light, which may not be the same light that you put forth professionally. Friends are the same way, and so what you have to do to activate this circle to create contacts, opportunities, and prospects is to let them know the answer to your 3 questions. This is what I do, this is why it matters, this is why people care. And then directing them on the types of people or individuals that you would like to be connected with to have a conversation. I find that with this market in particular, you really have to spell it out for them. Don't leave it to their discretion because they'll tend to mess it up, but instead give them a really simple script to follow and have them activate their network for you. And the 5th and final place, and this is one that a lot of people think is too aggressive or too assertive, is the clients of your competitors. I like to track our competitors, who I refer to as colleagues, because I see us all doing things differently. But if I see them servicing a particular account that I think we could service better, what I'll do is I will reach out to that account and respectfully get on their radar screen. Now, I don't throw the competitor, colleague under the bus, but instead I showcase to that prospect that we do things a little bit differently and would love the opportunity to bid on the work or have an opportunity to discuss the work should an opportunity arise. I never say anything about a competitor that I wouldn't say in front of their face. I don't think it's good business to hack other people, but I do like to highlight the differences we bring to the table compared to others, and I love to be compared by people that are in our market against our results. Now, sometimes I will get an email or a call back from that colleague competitor asking why I'm sniffing in their backyard, and what I say to them is, listen, we do business development all the time, and we like to talk to everyone. We would welcome you to have a conversation with our clients as well. If you are able to take our clients away, you deserve them. If there's an opportunity to serve your clients, it means that you might not be servicing them to the level they're looking for. Let's allow the market to decide. I don't want to step on your toes, but there isn't a prospect that I'm not prepared to call. Now, this can be seen as a bit aggressive to people, but I have found that a lot of our great business has come from us being the second dog in the game. And every once in a while, we will get a little opportunity to do something with that prospect, which will then turn into a bigger engagement down the road. So if that seems a bit aggressive to you, you can take that one off in the short term, but I'm telling you, any person that's buying from your competitors is somebody that is already decided to buy a solution of which you might be able to provide. It's worth having the conversation. That is the 5 places for business that are probably right at hand that you haven't leveraged. I would encourage you to do so. I will put these 5 markets down in the show notes below. Pick off one at a time and start to explore it, and I think you'll be surprised at how much is right nearby that you haven't worked on yet. As always, remember, gladiators eat first, and they pick all the opportunities that are at hand. They don't make it harder than it needs to be. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.